Good morning.
Good morning, Julia. Week
Good
number
morning.
26 already.
I know.
Time flies when you're having fun, right?
It sure does. It sure does. So, how have you been this week?
Well, good. As I had mentioned, we moved back to our old house. So Tuesday was this very busy day. No moving truck required because we walked from one house to the other with loads between the two houses. We own two houses on 4th, and we moved back to our two-story house because our tenants were not able to make the stairs anymore. So we gave them the one story and we moved to a two-story. And finally, we have 4 boxes left to unpack. So
Well, that's pretty kind of you. Like everybody would love to have landlords that will bend over backwards and move into the other house to accommodate.
But when you have good tenants, you try and do what you can for them.
Oh,
So
I hear you. I hear you with all the problems we have with our
yeah,
tenants. Sometimes it's just yeah,
yeah,
absolutely. You want to hang on to them.
yeah, you would
Guys,
know.
so so I went to Walmart yesterday and I was so cool. Um so there's a shift now in the mask thing, right? So everybody is
Mhm.
wearing their mask and everybody is pretty used to the thing, but now it's like everybody is using it as a fashion accessory, right?
Mhm.
So it's really cool cuz you can see the personality of everybody cuz
Yep.
there was so many different kinds of masks. One had a big smile on it, and then the other one had the Toronto Raptors, and the other one had little clouds, and so you can see the people are really using it and having fun with it. So it was kind of nice to see.
Actually, I've just got to mention something while you're saying that because I know we were going to talk about it after, but I've got to mention it now because you're saying personality. Anyway,
Right.
I did do a quick out and about this week, and I went to Marlin's Orchards. And as I walked in, I was looking at the masks. They have a lot of masks. So,
Hmm.
so Diane Loonan, the owner, she comes over to me. She goes, "I got the perfect mask for you. It goes with your personality." And this is the
Oh,
one she chose.
oh wow.
She's because I always wear black, and she said, "You're such a happy, positive person. You need this one."
Oh
So
yeah, that's a cool mask.
yeah, tie dye.
Yeah,
So like
I'm
you
so
said,
plain. I just got my black and my beige one.
well, I mean, I've got that one. I've got like a collection now. I've got different ones that go with different outfits, and then I've got that one. That's
Oh,
that's
that's cute.
black. That's me.
Yeah.
But anyway, she thought the tie dye. She had a couple of different tie dyes, so she picked that one out for my personality, which I thought was
No,
cute.
it's really cute to see. Like a lot of people, like
Mm-hmm.
there was a tiger one, and they're having fun with it,
Well,
which is good.
it is one of my
When life
favorites.
throws you lemons.
Well, one of my favorites was Paul Obing. He's a piano teacher.
Hmm.
Did you see his
I saw the picture.
piano
Yeah,
keyboard? And I took a picture at the art walk, and he's pretending he's playing the piano. I thought that was so good.
yeah.
But like I say, regarding masks, never thought I'd see the day when I'm complimenting people on their masks. It's like, oh my God, what happened to you?
Yeah, nice mask.
Yeah, where did you get it from? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's a different world.
Yeah, goes with your outfit very well.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. It's and everybody was doing, their part, and so hopefully, we can limit the amount of disease that happens with the second wave, and crush down that one too, and go
Yeah,
back to our regular life, cuz yeah.
as regular as it might be now that this has
Yeah.
all happened. But again, it's kind of made us aware of a lot of different things that we took for granted before,
Mhm.
I find. So,
Absolutely. Like my Lisa and I had our first get together finally on her porch last week, and we had a glass of wine, and it had been like so many months since we had done that. So
Well, it's
it was
back
a
in
nice,
March.
right? So it was a nice little change, but yeah, it's hopefully we get back to it very soon. There's apparently good news coming out this week, considering the infection rate and the death rate. Apparently, the strain that's going on is a lot less lethal than they thought it was. It's supposed to be announced this week. I'm not sure where that comes from, but I heard it on Facebook, so it must be real, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. If it's on Facebook, it's got to be real.
So, anyways, we have guests today, my Lise.
We do. We have two young ladies that are actually organizing a march that's going to be taking place September the 19th. We're going to have them talk about this march, but we do have Danielle Brabant. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but we're going to ask her when she comes on. And Samantha Martin McPherson. They're the lead activists
All right.
and the organizers. So we will get them on and we're going to ask them some questions.
There we go. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi, girls. Danielle, did I say your name right? How do I say it?
Yes, it's Braba.
Oh, okay, good. I wasn't sure. Go ahead, Julia.
No, so welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
So this march is happening on September 19th, and tell us what it's all about.
So it's an awareness march happening. It's actually happening all over the world right now. And Danielle decided that it would be a good idea to start a Facebook page with information in our community about child sex trafficking and missing children and child sexual abuse and child sexual exploitation. So that's pretty much what our march is about.
Yes. And it's also about raising awareness to some local organizations that support children. For example, our fundraiser is in support of the Children's Treatment Center. And,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So how did you become aware of this movement that's happening? Because you did say that it's everywhere in the world, and I'm sure the viewers have seen the hashtag. It's Save Our Children, right?
Yeah.
And so how did you become aware, and why did you decide to get involved?
Well, I became aware through Facebook because it's pretty global, pretty widespread that a lot of people are talking about it. And I guess I was just tired of just reading about it and not doing anything about it. As a child, I endured abuse. So I just wanted to speak up and stand out for other victims of abuse. And yeah. And then Sam joined in and she's helped a lot. Yeah.
And what were your reasons behind it, Sam?
I actually took the social service worker course in college in 2015, and I've basically just been a stay-at-home mom for the last couple of years. And when I seen that this movement was happening in our town, I said, you know what, I need to jump on because I can help a lot with this. So
yeah,
Good.
Cool. It's about children's abuse, and it's also, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, it's also about abductions, right?
yes.
Okay, because we were talking about that last week in the show with my Lise. I saw a post, and I'm not sure if it came from you guys or not, but there was a post of this little girl, and there was a picture. So she was a blonde little girl, all sweet and cute, and then there was another picture that was showing how they turned her in 3 minutes flat into a boy.
Yeah.
And you would not have recognized that child. So it showed how easy it would be to abduct a child by just changing their appearance a little bit. And so I think that's a big deal as well for the march, right?
Oh yes.
Yes.
Yeah. It's incredible how fast it can happen.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to pull out your Facebook page. I want to give the address to people to see what they where they can go to get some more information. But Miley, you have some more questions, I'm sure.
Well, we did have like what's unique about your event? What's going to be different? What's going to be happening at the event actually?
So we have guest speakers from the Children's Treatment Center. They will be speaking on what their agency does for our community. We have some other guest speakers who we're hoping can attend, but we're mainly just having people explain what the services are in Cornwall and surrounding areas to victims and they may not know about. And then we have the fundraiser aspect for the Children's Treatment Center. So we have Save Our Children merchandise that's been donated and created for this march. And we have donation jars at our participating businesses across Cornwall and SDNG. So we have Kika's Hair Salon, MJ's Hair Studio, Gaytage Chip Stands, Kids Corner, and Losie's Ice Cream has been a huge part in our fundraising aspect of it. So that's pretty cool that we have all these businesses coming together for this event.
Absolutely.
Awesome. And say what is the details of the event? What time and where? And
so it starts at 1:00 until 4 p.m. at City Hall.
Mm-hmm.
And our march starts probably right after our guest speakers.
Yes.
I believe every guest speaker is speaking for about roughly 5 minutes.
Okay. And I believe Mayor Bernadette Clement is going to be present too, right?
Well, we've reached out to her. I'm still waiting for a confirmation back, but
okay.
I'm pretty sure she will be, yes.
Yes. We have quite a few people partnering with us for the march as well, and as well as the support of the Cornwall Police Service, which is important.
Yes, absolutely. So are you hoping for a turnout just as big as the Black Lives Matter turnout, the march?
Yes.
Yeah, hopefully, that's a very important topic, and I think it warrants as much support as the Black Lives Matter movement as well. So in the era of COVID, we know that things are different. Mm-hmm. What are the requirements for your march?
So we have mandatory mask wearing unless medically exempt. If you show up and do not have a mask and are not medically exempt, we will have medical masks to give you. We have volunteers walking around for social distancing as well as with hand sanitizer. And we have first aid on scene. And I think that was it. We're taking pretty much the same precautions that you would anywhere else when you go in public.
Perfect. Now, how can people participate to help make the event a success? Like, do you need volunteers?
We have quite a few, yeah. But I guess to make it a success, attend the march.
Yes, for sure.
Wonderful.
Spread awareness.
Spread the word. Purchase some of our merchandise that's available for donation.
Yes. As well as just even making a donation. Yes. We have a lot of donation jars across town.
And of course, if you do attend the march, to please respect our social distancing measures and mandatory mask wearing so that everybody is safe. Mm-hmm. And speak up if you know a child that needs assistance.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah, I think a big part of this movement is also to tell people to speak up.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people, a lot of us Canadians are very soft-spoken. Like, I'm married to an American, and the difference is like, it's night and day. Americans, they see something, they speak up automatically. We tend to be very soft-spoken, and we tend to we want to mind our own business. But it's extremely important that when you see something that's not right or doesn't look right, that you speak up and that you bring awareness to the authorities as soon as possible, because you can save a life. So or you can not necessarily save a life, but make a life of a child a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, great.
Definitely. One quick last question: do you have contact information that people can get a hold of you?
Yes. So we actually have flyers that are out in the community right now, and on that flyer is my name and my phone number. So if somebody wants to contact one of us for some more information, you can reach me at 343-370-9248. And also join the event page. So we're all on there. All of our admins are on there, and we get the messages right away. So it's hashtag Save Our Children Cornwall Awareness March. And yeah, we have a few volunteers that run the page, so somebody will get the messages.
Okay.
Perfect.
I just want to show this here. So this is the group. Is there another place, or is that the one that people would join?
This is the one you join. So in this group is an event page, which you can, it's somewhere in the discussion part. So if you join that, but we get the messages through either page.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Perfect.
Perfect. So just a quick recap. This is the march that's going on September the 19th from 1 to 4, starting at City Hall. And it is Save Our Children Cornwall.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You got comments from people. There's a lot of people that are saying that they're absolutely proud of you.
Oh,
Thanks, guys.
thank you.
Yeah, and if actually while they're still on for a few minutes, if anybody has any other questions for them, now's the time to put your question in the comment box as well.
Absolutely. If you have any questions for our guests, please put them in the comment box and we will ask them.
Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you.
You guys, you girls rock.
Yeah, you're getting lots of good comments.
That's good. Yep. So, okay. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Well,
Thanks for having us.
We won't take more of your time, but best of luck to you both and everybody involved for the march. I hope you have a fantastic turnout. I know my lease is busy that day, and I think I am too. But we're going to try to pop and take a few pictures and support you any way we can.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Have a great rest of your day.
You too.
You
Thank
too.
you.
All right.
Thank
bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Okay, so that's awesome.
Yeah, that was nice. It was nice to chat with them.
Yeah.
And it will be a good event. So let's hope the weather's good. I haven't actually looked at the long range forecast, but let's hope the weather's good and they have a great turnout. But I'm sure everything will be just fine.
Yeah. We should be proud of living in a safe city for children, Cornwall. Yes, it's a safe city, but there's still stuff happening here too, so we have to be vigilant and support this. It's like the ladies were saying, it's a worldwide movement that's happening. There are marches happening everywhere in the world, and it's such a redefining era these days, I find. There's so much going on,
like I said, I mean, the positive side of COVID has changed a lot of people's opinions, and people are helping each other, and a lot has changed.
Yes, it's the positive side, yes, but there's also I guess in the long run it's a positive side as well, but I mean all the civil unrest that's happening, all the stuff that's being brought up to light, that people cannot run away from anymore. It's kind of like, I don't know. I find it's a very redefining moment in our history. I think that, history books are gonna, the course of history is being changed. I feel, especially in the United States. Like, I mean, here too, but especially in the United States. Like, it's they're redefining who they are,
Oh,
and
definitely.
we're all watching from afar. Yeah.
And I guess, well, talking about United States, border is still closed, and it looks like it's going to stay closed for quite some time still.
And can you blame it? Like, can you blame them? No, I just no interest in visiting right now.
Well, no, and because we're so close to the border too. I'm kind of very thankful that it is staying closed.
Yeah. Messina has actually, they were supposed to go back to school, and the decision was made last Friday, I believe it was, that they're actually not going back because there's been a spike in the last 2 weeks.
Hmm.
They jumped 14 cases in the city of Messina, I think. Anyways, don't take my
Quote you
word
on
for
that.
it. I'm not sure of the numbers,
Hmm.
but I think it was 14, and so they decided to not go back to school for now. Like they're so and then we're starting this week, so that'll be interesting to see where it goes.
Well, I know Sheldon's daughter was, Bella was over the other day and she was super excited because she's in the French school and she's like, they go back a week before. And she was so excited for her first day back to finally see her friends. So,
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of friends, so my son met with his friends finally in the backyard this weekend, and
and how did that go?
well, let's put it this way: I can't control 3 kids from wearing a mask properly at all times. So I really feel for the teachers.
Yeah, and these are like 15-year-olds.
Yeah.
So, can you imagine a class full of 5 and 6-year-olds?
Yeah. Well, 5 and 6-year-olds don't have to wear a mask, so
Oh, how old is it that they do?
it's
It's
grade
grade
4 and up.
four.
Yeah.
And that's what? How old? I'm from England,
Uh,
remember? I'm still not 100% familiar with the
good
ages.
good morning, Michael. Grade 4, I believe, is 9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So and it's funny because whenever we go anywhere with my kids, I have a 10-year-old, an 11-year-old, and a 15-year-old in the car, and most of the time it's my 15-year-old that I will have an issue with. The other two, they're pretty. They know the drill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we went to this weekend. We went to Prehistoric World in Morseburg.
I've been seeing pictures of that place. I know I took my kids when they were little. I mean, that
Oh
was many,
my!
many moons ago, but it looks like it's really changed and
It is
it's
awesome.
beautiful.
It's so huge. I mean, I think the story behind it is that this was a guy who just started having, like, he had a passion for dinosaurs, and he
Mm-hmm.
put a few in his backyard, and that's how it started. I don't think that it was, anyways, again, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure if the story is right or not, but I think it was just a hobby at first, and then it was
Mm-hmm.
one more and one more and one more. And next thing this thing is huge. It's like it took us probably a good 35, 40 minutes to go through.
Uh-huh.
And there's like, I don't know, 25 dinosaurs at least.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot. There's a lot. And it was very interesting.
Yeah, it looks like it's kind of a neat place. It just looks like they've all had a fresh coat of paint. Everything looks so vibrant and
Mhm.
nice. And
Yes.
yeah,
So
wow.
we'll have a little story in the next seeker, because our
Yeah.
next seeker is going country.
So basically, it's going to be about what's outside of Cornwall
Yeah. So all
for
the
us
little
to see.
gems outside of Cornwall that you can go and drive to within like 30, 40 minutes
Yep.
away. We have so much in this area. And
We
summer is ending. That's too sad. I'm sad. You're not sad, but I'm sad.
Oh, I'm not sad. I was trying not to say anything about that because I'm a member of so many Christmas Facebook groups, and I'm sure Gabe from your TV is as well because I see him all over the place. And like they're just coming in right now, all the Christmas tree pictures and the decorating pictures. And I have not listened to Christmas music though.
It's September, for crying out loud.
It's fall. It's beautiful. I've got my fall
September.
decor up. I know, but it's almost it's not far behind. I love Christmas, as if people hadn't noticed.
Yeah. Um, no, I'm
Somebody's
how
asking,
about,
did the Upper Canada Village open to the public? Yes, they did.
yeah, and I think they have their pumpkin inferno all lined up for the fall. I'll
Hmm.
have to double check, but I'm pretty sure they do. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, I got a blank now.
It's called a senior moment.
Oh yeah, I want to ask our viewers. So, are you happy that summer? Are you like my lease happy that summer is ending and that we're getting into Christmas season, or are you um sad that the summer is ending like me? I'm so sad that the summer is ending.
Oh, see, I'm not sad that that hot weather is ending because I'm not a hot weather person. I'm more this kind of weather. I'm spring and fall. I love it when it's crisp mornings and a little bit of a sweater weather.
Ugh.
I love that. But I have a question too, actually, and I
Uh-huh.
did ask it on our Facebook page yesterday. So if anybody wants to go there, they can answer it too. The the Williamstown Fair drive-through was on this past Saturday.
Yes, it was.
I had really, 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 really wanted to go to see how they did it, but Sheldon and I were doing a wedding, so it wasn't possible for us to go. But my question was, did you go and how was it? I mean, it's a very different kind of event. I can't visualize how it would have worked. Other than there
Yeah.
could have been traffic jams, like for people stopping and looking at things. I don't know how they would have made the flow go or whatever, but I'm curious. Like, did you
Did
go
you
and how
go
was it?
to did you go to the Williamstown Fair this weekend, and how was it? That's our question for you this morning.
Yeah.
We'd like to know. I didn't go. I kind of realized that it was on Sunday, and then it was
Oh,
too late.
oh, come on.
I told the kids yesterday, "You want to go to Williamstown Fair?" And then I looked and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
it's not on."
Yeah. Well, it was only on in the evening too. It was an evening thing. I think from 4 to 9. It wasn't a during the day thing either.
Hmm.
So it was different. But like I say, we got back from the wedding at 3 o'clock in the morning. So there was no
Yeah,
way that I could have attended that.
yeah. You know, when I'm looking back, it's really funny how this COVID situation has kind of forced me to stay close to home and do things in our own backyard, right? And
Hmm.
I mean, I've heard of so many things and kept hearing about these things. I've been in Cornwall now for since 2006. So what is that? 16 2006, 16 years? Yeah,
Hmm.
16 years. No, it's 14 years. So so I've been here for 14 years, and St. Raffles ruins, the dinosaur place, the Upper Canada Village, like all these places I keep hearing about, and I had never really gone there, you know, in all these years, because in the summertime we go away, like,
Yeah, you're right.
we go to Texas, or we go to Toronto area, Niagara Falls. We
Yeah,
do all sorts of things, but we spend our summers elsewhere.
yeah,
So this has kind of like pushed me out, and I've done so many things in the area this year. It's really neat.
yeah. You've discovered our own,
We've taken little road trips here and there,
yeah,
discovered our
our
own
own
backyard.
backyard. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It is neat.
Yeah. You were gonna say?
I've had a senior moment too. Jesus,
It's
having
called the
a
COVID moment.
yeah. It's called COVID fatigue,
Not
but
not senior.
we're
Not
trying
senior.
to kind of cover that up and keep going. So
Yep.
yeah, there's still a lot of things that are not operating like they used to, and like our wedding season has been cut very short. We have 3 more events to do too, but that was a very different season for us. That should have started in March, but actually our first wedding that we did was August 1st, so
Wow.
that was completely gone. And like even this weekend, we were just across the border in Quebec, so we're staying kind of quarantined right now, just in
Mhm.
case. You never know, because we visit a lot with my mom and dad, who are in their late 80s. So we're being very cautious. We don't go anywhere much anyway, but we are staying away for
Yeah.
now. Just, but it felt very safe. Like, I mean, nobody could enter the hall without a mask. The meal was served, so you couldn't go near the food. And even though there was no dancing, there was a little bit going on, but right near the head table. So it was about 50 feet from the DJ booth. So I think
Mhm.
that was pretty safe too.
Yeah.
But again, it's not the way that we know weddings to be. It's very, very different.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
So I want to talk about um, my sushi.
oh, I saw that. And actually, that was the place that when my daughter was down at the beginning of the summer, remember I told you usually we celebrate her birthday with a sushi dinner, and I've kind of
Hmm.
missed the last two because she's been gone. That's exactly where we went. Love sushi, I believe, right?
Yes, it is. So this place has been open for quite some time, actually, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I didn't try it before because you know me, I'm really a sushi lover,
Well,
and
I don't think it's that long, but I mean,
well, I think it's been since December at least.
oh, so it's not a year yet.
No, but it's been there for long enough, like,
Mm-hmm.
long enough for me to try anyway. And I had
Mm-hmm.
not. Like when all the other ones um closed, I don't know. And I saw this one was opening. I don't know why I was leery about it. I didn't think it
Somebody
was.
says I love sushi, but yours was a feast.
Oh
It
my God,
was.
what a feast. What a feast. So, oh, I wish I had the menu with me that I could show people, but this thing is like an 1117 sheet of paper,
Mm-hmm.
double-sided in tiny print, and they have like that's their selection. They have so much for you to try. Like it's unreal. I've never seen such a selection anywhere, even when I lived in Montreal. Like
Wow.
this is like the best selection of sushi that I've ever seen. And they have like my very, very, very favorite sushi in the whole wide world is called the spicy scallop. And I used
Oh.
to have that all the time in Montreal, but I
Mm-hmm.
had never seen it here in on the Ontario side. I've never seen it anywhere. They didn't have it at Moon. They didn't have it at Ruby. They don't have it in Brockville. It's extremely hard to find.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys have it.
Oh my God.
So I was so happy. So I ordered that, and we had altogether, I think, um, I ordered 18 little pieces of, well, they were big enough, but
Mm-hmm.
18 pieces of sushi. And then John had a bento box. His bento box came with a soup, a salad. It had dumplings. It had tempura. It had little crispy bites that were like delicious. Um, and then we ordered all on top of that an avocado salad and shrimp tempura. And the shrimp tempura were massive. It was like the biggest
Hmm.
shrimp tempura. They were like this long. Like I don't
Wow.
even have enough of my screen to show how long they were. Like they were 7 inches long.
Wow.
They were massive. And so I had food for like a few days, and it was $64 altogether. And
Oh, that was good.
they're like I felt so safe when I got in there. They have like
Mm-hmm.
this massive it's not plexiglass, but they have like the plastic there
Mm-hmm.
that's from one wall to the other. It's like
Mm-hmm.
from almost from ceiling to where you get your sushi. There's a
Yeah.
table underneath. They just pass everything under. It was anyways, it was delicious. We have to do that, Miley's, like very soon.
Yeah, we do. Well, like say the safety thing, it definitely was safe because I went in to get it too, and this was like, well, this would have been back in July, so I was really leery about going anywhere.
Anywhere.
And I kept saying to Katrina, "Do you think it's safe? Do you think it's safe?" And I walked in there and I felt fine
Oh
because of
yeah.
what you said. Like it's very, very safe. So
Yeah. Yeah.
and the food was good, but what I like, you had something with kiwi on top of it.
Oh, well,
I
okay.
That
So
looked really good.
usually when I do the spicy scallop, it comes into little sushi pieces,
Mm-hmm.
and it's got the little scallop on top. But they also had a spicy scallop roll.
Mm-hmm.
So I took a spicy scallop roll, and that was the one that had the kiwi on top.
Oh,
And man, it was so good. It was so very good.
yeah, it looked good. Quick question: bento box. What exactly is that? I forget. You're
So
more the Japanese sushi kind of girl. bento box?
So the bento box is like it's a Japanese, like you can have teriyaki, or like he had sesame chicken, I think it was. And it came with rice too, and so it's just a little box that has like a variety of little things.
Okay.
So it has it had the rice, the sesame chicken, it had the dumplings, like I said, it came with the tempura. What else did it have? The salad, the soup. So it's just a little combo. I don't know if bento means it's compartment, so it's a little
Okay.
compartment
Okay.
box.
So there's different
There you
bento
go.
box.
There you go.
Bento
Bento is
is
a
it?
Japanese
There you
lunchbox.
go.
Thank you. Yes, that's what
Perfect.
I figured. Little compartments and lunchbox. So it was delicious.
So there's different kind of bento boxes then that you can get.
You can have like teriyaki. You can have salmon teriyaki, chicken teriyaki. You can have chicken sesame. They have a variety of them. Um, so Facebook user. I don't know why it says that. Like I don't know why it doesn't give a name. Um, This place is Love Sushi, it's called, and it is right next to Sip and Scoop. So on Vincent Massey there, and that little,
Behind Cora's,
yes,
beside
behind
Sip
Cora's
and Scoop, and beside
and Joey's
the Joey's
Seafood.
Space. Yeah, so he's Joey's
Yeah.
Seafood.
So yeah, it was scrumptious. So I recommend it, highly recommended. Anybody who thinks that Cornwall doesn't have a sushi place anymore, because there's a lot of people that don't even realize that this is open, because it's it's not downtown, it's not in the normal area, so you
Mm-hmm.
can easily miss it. But yes, Cornwall has a sushi place, and it is just simply divine. I was gonna drive to Brockville, an hour away, to
Oh,
go eat.
jeez.
And then, I it dawned on me, like, hey, we have a sushi place. Like, why don't I just try this one?
Yeah,
So I did, and I'm really happy I did. So it was really good.
yeah. And we are going to have to try it because that was kind of our little get together. Every now and then we treat ourselves to a sushi. Well, we
Yeah.
used to go to, it was T and I, right? I don't even know if they're
J
still
and
there.
T, J and T,
J and T, T
J
and
and
I.
T, and then Moon, of course, and then Ruby.
Okay,
Okay,
we
so
have.
Michael says, not really. Really sad that summer is nearly over. I've been walking all over the East End in cosplay on my days off, trying to spread smiles around the
Oh,
community. I have missed that. Fall just brings more opportunities. Okay. So, okay, cosplay. What do you dress as? I'm curious now. We want pictures.
yeah, we want pictures. We want to be able to spot you.
Yeah. So no wonder you know what bento is, because you're into cosplay, which means you're probably into anime too, and then anime is Japanese, and
Mm-hmm.
yep. So yeah. Anyway, summer's over.
It's, well, kind of, yeah. I
Well,
just like
I
say
think the official date is September 21st, I believe, eh?
I believe so. So we're not quite there yet, but the crispy fall weather's here,
Yeah.
so that's nice. So we do have there's another event coming up. They did change the date. It's the 27th of September, and it's the Garlic Festival.
Yes, it is.
So that's going to be interesting as well. How they're going to do that? Well, they're calling it now Eastern Ontario Garlic Market, and it's on from 10 to 3, and I believe it's at Lamoureux Park. So that'll
Yes.
be
Is
and
it is it
it
Lamoureux Park, or is it outside like it was supposed to be?
I, you know what, I think it's from what I understand it's at Lamoureux Park, but I don't think I've got all the details. It would be interesting to see. So if somebody
Yes.
knows more about it, it would be nice to
I think I saw something on Cornwall Tourism, but
take a look.
yeah, so I can give the information to people.
Yeah, it would be nice because it's going to be an interesting event, but it's, again, it'll be with COVID protocols too. So unfortunately, I don't think there's any tasting of food or anything like that, or touching
Right.
any of the items, and there'll be mask wearing, the whole bit. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't see it. It's September 27, you said?
Yeah, September 27th.
I don't see it on there anymore. I'm
And it's
not.
called
I'm not
Eastern.
sure.
Oh, and they did have it down as Eastern Ontario Garlic Market
Yeah.
this time.
I'm not sure. Anyways, I can tell you that there's a few other things that are going on. So for the entire month of September, it is Paint Cornwall Gold,
Mm-hmm.
um, Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. There is a fundraiser going on right now, and it is a no dinner dinner. I have tickets right here. So if you need tickets, you can contact me. They're $10 each, and it's a no dinner dinner, which means that basically you're not having a dinner and you're giving your money
you're, you're giving a
to support
donation.
childhood cancer, but you get a nice ticket, so um and it helps, yes. And the all the funds collected, we're aiming for $10,000. They're aiming, I should say. I'm not, it's not me, but they're giving their fundraiser efforts to Children Optimist Foundations, CHIO, and Ronald McDonald's House and Candle Lighters.
Nice.
So if you want, you can go to the optimistclubofcornwall.org, optimistclubofcornwall.org, and then get your tickets. The other thing that's happening with the Optimist Club, two other things that are happening with the Optimist Club on September 19th. So, any of you love Tampico? Remember Tampico's?
You know what? You used to go there all the time,
I used to
and
go to Tampico's all the
I
time.
never got to try it. Isn't that
What?
awful? I never tried it. Never got to try it while
What?
it was there. I know you. I think you guys ordered from there every single week or something.
Good morning, Facebook user. I don't know why Facebook is doing this today. It's telling me everybody is Facebook user. So, good morning, Facebook user.
We don't know who you are, but
So, Tampico's is hosting a fundraiser for the Optimist Club on September
oh,
19th. It is a drive-through event. It is $10, and you will get a plate that is three chicken taquitos, and the Mexican rice and Mexican beans. And so yeah, $10. You can buy it on the Optimist Club of Cornwall's website also, and
hmm.
that's just gonna be awesome.
But yeah, because that's I'm sure you're missing that place.
Oh, I am so much. So $10 per plate. You can order yours in advance, and there's already a lot sold. It's gonna be an awesome day. So if you need your fix of Tampico's, go right to the optimistclubofcornwall.org and buy your plate. And one last thing that's happening with the Optimist Club of Cornwall, I gotta give it to Terry Muir, man. Like he's all over the place. He's just like the little train. What is it? The little train that could. The
Yeah.
little. The,
Oh yeah, he's definitely the little train that could.
this man is just all over the place, and you know, eh, the club has been hit by COVID big time, but he's finding ways to raise money and help the community in the meantime. So we're having a comedy show. It's a
Oh,
tailgate comedy show.
okay.
I'm gonna pull it out because
So it's obviously at the Optimist Club in the parking lot.
it's in the Ball Diamond, actually.
Okay.
So it's a
Okay.
tailgate comedy show at the ballpark. Here we go. I'm just gonna share my screen so you guys can see it. Here. So the tailgate comedy night, Saturday, September 26th at the Optimist Park with the
Oh,
questionable comedians. Um, I'm gonna have to be forgiven because I'm not even sure who's part of the questionable comedians. I know that Dan Allaire is, and he's gonna be performing that day. The comedians are gonna be in the tailgate of a truck performing, and then everybody else bring your own lawn chairs, bring your own booze. You will sit in with your party. Of course,
Oh.
there is social distancing and all that. You can't really gather with everybody. Once you get there with your party, you just go ahead and hold on. I gotta just move it up now. You got to stay with your party. You got to stay with your group, right? So when you buy your tickets, bear that in mind. Buy your tickets all in one group of tickets,
Mm-hmm.
maximum 10 tickets together. Um, and then yeah, on the 26th, the canteen is going to be open, so you can have some snacks if you need them.
Mm-hmm.
And there's going to be, I believe, they're going to be offering rib dinners as well. So
Wow.
yeah, that's exciting. Like I'm really looking forward to this event.
It's kind of nice that events are starting to happen
Yeah.
in a different way, of
Yeah.
course, but things are starting to happen again because for a while there was really nothing but
This is Lucia. Good morning, Lucia.
oh, but
You're
a Facebook user, that's kind of weird
yeah,
that they're
kind of weird, but she's in Ottawa now. Lucia moved, so she's in Ottawa. Well, thank you for watching anyways from Ottawa, Lucia.
so she's all settled in. Nice.
Oh, hi Mark. Nice seeing you. Haven't seen you in a few weeks.
What have you been up to, Mark? I know you. He did go out to our property this week, so I know he's out and about because he was out there. One of Sheldon's friends has a drone, so it's kind of neat because he goes out every now and then and he flies the drone over our 7 acres, and it's really
Mm,
nice to see where
the
everything is on the
progression.
property. Yeah, because we do know now that we're kind of right in the middle of the lot. Because when you go out, you're measuring and stuff, but when he puts the drone on it, you can see exactly where everything is. So I know, I know Jeff and Mark were out there. I think Friday they went out with Sheldon, so that was kind of
Yeah.
neat. But I do want to point out something too. The Agape Center, they're doing a fundraiser because again, their fundraisers were different events which can't happen now. So they're selling tickets for a
Mhm.
draw for $10,000. I'm just going to look at it. The draw will be December 18th, drawn at the Agape Center, and the tickets are $20 each. So there's only 3,000 available. So I mean, you've got a pretty good chance too of winning. And you can contact the Agape Center to get your tickets
How
or
many
more.
how many tickets now? 3,000 you said?
3,000,
Okay. At $10 each or
$20
$20
each.
each? Okay.
And the draw is you can win $10,000.
Wow.
So contact the Agape Center to find out how you get your ticket. I'll give the website because I'm sure you can get to it through there. So it's agapecenter.ca.
Okay. So get your tickets. It's important to support our
It
local
is.
communities.
It
Which
is
which is why I want to talk about our community draws that we started.
that. Yeah, I was actually thinking we should mention that too.
So so we started a little thing 2 weeks ago, and the little thing we started is all about supporting local businesses, and at the same time it gives you a nice chance to win a big prize for a little bit of money. It's not a lot. We sell chances to win for $10. um this is something that we do, and we do not, absolutely do not make money on it. As a matter of fact, we put in money every week.
Yeah, we do.
It's, we used to do the Top Fan Thursdays, and now we kind of repurpose the Top Fan Thursday money that we would put towards that to those community draws. So because it's funded by you, the people, and because we don't make any money, there is absolutely no licensing necessary. The money just goes directly to you, and we keep the receipts, and we show them to the people. But so every week we get the chance to help a local business because we buy a gift certificate. Like the first week we did Farm Boy. So
Mm-hmm.
we bought a gift certificate at Farm Boy. And then this week we did 5 restaurants. So we helped 5 restaurants in the downtown core. Everybody's suffering, and it's a good way to to help them.
Yeah.
And it's only $10. So, and you get one chance out of the maximum we take is 50 chances, right? So we get 50 people at $10 each. That's $500 max that we will put
Hmm.
towards the prize of uh, the local business that we're going to support. So
And you can buy, I mean, you can buy one or two tickets maximum too. So you have two chances.
you got a maximum of two chances to win the and winner takes all.
Yeah.
And we do it very in a fun way. We use
Yeah.
a big wheel of elimination, and your names are all on there, and then you just you know, the last man standing wins all. So
And we
support it,
actually,
'cause
yeah.
it's really, it's like I said, it's really not for us. We're just doing it to try to support and help the community.
Mhm.
So, you know, support us and help us help them.
Yeah. And you can watch us do the draw on our Facebook page too.
Yeah.
And it is not controlled by us at all. It's a robot that actually talks and picks the names. So I kind of get a kick out of the way she pronounces the names as they come up. So,
Yeah.
but the thing is, too, you get to choose who you want to support because we put that on our Facebook page, and you have, I believe, till Monday, the end of the day, Monday, or was it Monday noon that they can
Yeah, we
choose?
start the sales on Tuesday at noon. So
Yeah,
Monday, yeah, if you want to just let us know what you would like the gift card to come from. And please, no chains. We're trying to support the mom and pop shops.
yeah.
I'm thinking, you know, this week we could do another downtown uh, thing, like, I don't know, Fantasy Realm, Riley's, like
Mhm.
that kind of thing.
Yeah, we
But
could do that.
anyways, we need your feedback because we don't know.
And we're going to do this once a month, and the draws will be held the last day of every month, depending on when that falls. Yeah, so that's why Mark's been missing our shows because he's been video chatting at the same time with his girlfriend who's in France, and she's coming home
Coming
this
home.
Friday. So
Yay.
well,
Congrats.
well, she's not really coming home. She's from France, so it's going to be very interesting for her to come for a visit. Mark is a good friend of Sheldon's, so that's how I
Nice,
know.
nice, nice.
Yeah, we do. Before pre-COVID, we were doing movie nights at his place, but right now we've stopped doing that as well. So,
Yeah. Yeah, it'll come back.
well, I'm sure it will. It'll be
Eventually.
eventually, maybe a different kind of way, but it'll be back.
Yeah. Yeah. So few more events happening. So there is the special selection exhibit at
Cayuan.
Kayuan.
Oh,
How do you pronounce that word?
Cayuan. Cayuan
Kayuan.
Gallery on Pitt Street.
Okay,
Yes, and that is
Kayuan.
actually did go through that at the art walk. It's beautiful. They have so many artists in there right now, and so many different styles. So it's really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, the artwork was so nice. Like, I wish they would do that every weekend. Don't you?
I do too. I do too.
I mean,
I think it's a lot of work for the artists to come out and do it, but it's well worth it, and it's really nice to see everybody.
yeah. I don't know if it's like, I mean, yeah, it's a lot of work, but you go to cities like Quebec City where you know, they have on the streets, they have all these little vendors that are that
Hmm.
are sell, like, that'd be really nice to have something like that going on in Cornwall, and
Oh,
just you know, be able to go downtown and just, you
I
know,
just want to show you
buy
something.
paintings and hear musicians, and it's so pretty.
Okay, I'm back. So yeah, we did a lot of, like, say, we moved, so I discovered a lot of gems that I put away and not remembered. And speaking of the artist, can you see that? Oh,
Oh
is
my
it? Okay.
god.
Wait a minute. There we go. We had that down in downtown Montreal by one of the little street artists. Isn't that cute? Me and Sheldon.
Yeah, that's absolutely lovely.
Yeah, it was really neat. I'm just looking to see if they August 2014. We had
But
that done.
see, that's what I mean. If you had stuff like that on the streets, it would bring people out a lot more,
I think it
you
would.
know, and it would help the artists, um, and you know, give people something to do.
Yeah, that is true because we do have a lot of talent in Cornwall.
Yeah. Anyways, and then on September 12th, there is a tribute to Eric Clapton coming to the Port Theater. So
Oh,
you can do that as well. So that's all the events that I can find right now. I'm sure that if you go on Facebook, you can find a lot more events, but I haven't done my homework very well today. So, did you do your homework? Do you have
I was
events to
I
talk about?
well, I just had the garlic festival and stuff like that, but I looked. It's really still hard to find things.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
it's still hard.
It's not. Yeah, it's
It's not
not
like
as
it's
prominent as it used to be, and
no.
they're not happy. It's few and far in between.
Yeah, it is harder to find. I do want to mention that the September Seeker is out.
And it's beautiful.
Oh my god, we're so proud of this product. It feels so nice. We actually went to a little bit more glossy stock for this one, and it feels really good. There's the Julia's. I've got the front, and Julia's got the Seaway Foodies, the Flip magazine. So we went back to our Flip. There we go.
And it's beautiful. I want to show this page because my lease was telling me it's not clear enough. So I'm going to explain what it is. There is a recipe in there for maple syrup pudding, which
Mhm.
was a recipe that was part of the Beyond 21 cookbook. So Beyond 21 held a fundraiser as well by selling a cookbook, and various people in the community gave some recipes, and they compiled everything and made a PDF cookbook that you can download for a donation. And so this is a sample, and then it tells you if you want all the recipes. Then go to beyond21.org and click on events, and then you'll see the cookbook, and you can donate to get your copy of the cookbook. But this is one of the recipes that's in there, and it's looking scrumptious.
Yeah, it does.
I want to try that.
Well, the other
That's like
scrumptious.
the Quebec pudding au chômeur.
Oh.
Kind of looks like that.
Yeah, and you can also learn how to make a blooming onion in this one, I believe, too.
Oh yes, I've given my blooming onion.
Yeah, and it does work apparently because Julia made it, and apparently
Uh-huh.
she said it was very good, but I didn't get to try it.
It was good. It was really good. I did that at Ribfest because I needed my blooming onion along with my ribs, and they were not here, so I did one myself.
So you had to make your own. But yes, there's the copies are out in limited quantities right now because of COVID, there's still not all the drop off spots are open. So your best thing is to give us a call. You can pick it up at the office
or go to Sharon's Pantry.
Sharon's Pantry has them too.
Yeah.
At this point, so we're kind of relooking at our drop off spots because of the fact that some of them are still closed. So
absolutely.
So right now, Sharon's Pantry has it, and you can call us for your copy, or you can go to thesika.ca and get your copy that way as well.
Yes. All right. Well, I think that's it for now, my Lise. Nice chatting with you this morning.
Yeah, you too, and thank you, girls, for coming on. Thank you, Danielle and Samantha, for being our guests.
Don't forget to support that march on September 19th. You can go and go to the Facebook group. I've posted the link in the comments, and just join into the march.
Perfect.
All right, people. So have yourself a fantabulous day.
And a super duper week. We'll see you next Monday.